What's up, poker players? Today we're going to talk about why America's Card Room has got one of the greatest cash out options. We're going to talk about a current promotion going on in the Punta Cana Poker Classic. Totally stoked for that. Going to try to definitely win a package for that. And we'll get into some of my poker session from last night. As many of you know, on May 16th, I started a challenge from a $50 deposit to make $100K in a year. But before I even started this, I first had to cash out all the money in my account. And I saw that Bitcoin was one of the options for cash outs, and it was the quickest. And I've always had an interest in Bitcoin and to see exactly how it worked. So I set up a Bitcoin wallet, was able to cash out, had Bitcoin, technically it's money, in my wallet within a day. It was insane. It was super quick. The quickest cash out I've ever had in any poker account. And then a couple weeks ago, I started to notice when logging into this Bitcoin, because I still never really used it, and noticed that there was way more money in my Bitcoin wallet than I'd cashed out. And I realized that it is a real-time market value currency. And my mind was blown. It's freaking awesome. Around April 11th, 12th, around that time, I cashed out. I think I had about $5,000 in my account. As you can see, around that time, the Bitcoin was at a little bit over $420, and currently it is being traded at $674. Do some quick math here. As you can see by my quick mental calculations, my $5,000 turned into a little over $8,000 by doing nothing. That's like extra money in your pocket. That's like having 60% interest, monthly interest, on your checking account. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys because I thought it was really fucking awesome. It's like an extra $3,000 in my pocket for literally doing nothing. I was excited. I hope you're excited too. Just in case you were wondering, the maximum daily payout for Bitcoin is $25,000. So if you ever run into that issue of being only able to cash out $25,000 a day, you're doing something right. I like your style. Next, I wanted to talk about the Punta Cana Poker Classic, which is now being promoted on America's Card Room. If you're not on America's Card Room, definitely get on America's Card Room. It is the best site to play poker, and it's the only place I play. I've got a link down in the video description. Use promo code DKPoker, one word, when you download. Let's just take a look at this and tell me you guys don't get excited.
The Punta Cana Poker Classic is a different kind of poker tournament. Set to get underway from October 25th to 31st, it's unlike anything you've experienced before. Casual, laid back, more relaxed. It's a tournament where memories are made, and while you'll never forget dealing out that bad beat or stacking up your chips after that unbelievable bluff, it's what happens off the tournament floor that will stay with you forever. Lavish accommodations designed to make you feel pampered. Decadent culinary delights at your beck and call, a private pool to relax in, a secluded sunny beach that'll leave you on cloud 9. Welcome to the level section of Milia Caribe Tropical in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, a private oasis reserved for players in the Punta Cana Poker Classic and their guests. It's unforgettable, and it's all yours this October. Win your way to the $500,000 guaranteed poker tournament along with the trip of a lifetime every Sunday at America's Card Room. We'll see you in paradise.
Punta Cana Poker Classic is October 25th through the 31st, so that still leaves plenty of time to win your package or to purchase your own package. Each package is valued at $4,900, and satellites are running from only $50. These satellites are every Sunday at 6 and 8 p.m., but look at what you can all win. Buy into a main event with over $500,000 guaranteed in the prize pool, 6 nights, accommodations, airfare, all-inclusive food and beverage, free golf. Free golf is where it's at. I am totally in for that alone. $250 spa credit, and all the taxes are included. You literally don't have to pay for anything. It's a free vacation and free buy-in to a $1,500 poker tournament. I am definitely going to try to win one of these, and you guys all should too. Man, this just gets me excited to play poker. I'm gonna get out on the tables right now. But first, we're gonna look at a couple hands from last night's session, and I also have a question for any techie, geeky, computer computer know-it-all out there who might be watching, I'm having some computer problems. Back to the hand. Pocket aces. We get a raise from under the gun +1. We're in the big blind. We're going to re-raise. We don't have a lot of hands on this player. We do know that it's a pretty tight player. Pretty wet board there. Got about $11 in the pot. I bet $6.50 into him, and he makes a call. The turn is a king. I just check back at this point. I see that he has a 0 bet percentage, and he checks back as well. The 7 on the river, I know that the 7 didn't make any of the draws, and he'll probably wind up calling with any pair 10 or higher when I bet into him. So he does make a call, and we wind up winning that pot. Next hand we're looking at is Ace Jack from the big blind. We have 2 limps in middle position from both look like very fishy players, very high VPIP there, and we wind up flopping our Jack, top pair, top kicker. I just check it back. I see the high fold percentages and the relatively high bet percentages on the flop. Mr. Bad Beats makes a min bet, and Red Fly makes a call. At this point, you could almost re-raise here, but I don't. I wind up just making a call. The King of Diamonds comes on the turn. We now have the nut flush draw and second pair top kicker. I wind up just checking it back here, and the river is a deuce. The deuce didn't help any hand. I wind up throwing a blocker bet out there for 20 cents. I could see any jack calling, maybe even a lower pair calling there, and we wind up winning the pot. It's a small one, but I'll take it. Now you can see I've got one screen being recorded now, and all of a sudden my Hold'em manager crashes. So Hold'em manager is out. I quickly restart it. Comes back on. As you can see, I've got a few programs running in the bottom. Just America's Card Room, Camtasia, which is my screen capture software, and Hold'em Manager 2. And so I continue playing when all of a sudden my computer crashes and I get the blue screen of death. It says that there's some kind of memory management error and everything went out. And at this point, I'd already been losing. I think I was down 4 or 5 buy-ins. It was a crazy bad session. Not to mention I had one player who took me down to the virtual felt twice, and every time he did, he said, "Thanks for seeing me out on the virtual felt," or something, whatever. I thought it was funny. Kudos to you, sir. You got me twice. Well played. So if any of you have an answer to any of these tech problems I'm having, that would be great. Leave them down in the comments. Make sure you head down to the video description for links to America's Card Room, Hold'em Manager, and all the social media sites for DK Poker. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't done that yet. We've got tons of great videos coming out almost daily. Thanks for watching, poker players, and I'll see you out on the virtual felt. You like that? You can say it to me. If you felt me, you have my permission to tell me you took me to the virtual felt.